Hello, Grace Harbor family. I am happy to bring you the devotional this morning, and it's something that I have really noticed lately, and it's from Romans 8, verse 6 through 7, and what it says is this. So letting your sinful nature control your mind leads to death, but letting the Spirit control your mind leads to life and peace. For the sinful nature is always hostile towards God. It never did obey God's law, and it never will. You know, I've been having, I feel like the same conversation over and over again with people who are believers in Jesus and people who aren't believers in Jesus. And what it is that people are evil and the things that they do are bad. And I don't know if it's the political season or it's just what we're in right now. We're all stuck inside for the most part, and I don't know what it is, but I think everybody is just we get so super focused on the evil of people, and I find myself having the same conversation where we're circling this topic, you know, and we're looking at it from 50 different angles, and by the end of the conversation, you know, my response is always, you know, people need Jesus, like obviously, but really, this isn't something healthy for us to do spiritually or even mentally. It's not healthy for us to do, to just sit here and focus on the evilness of people. We know that inherently people are not good. You know, apart from God, we are bad. We're not inherently good. And so without God, we suffer from these things. And so what we need to do in this time, like this passage says, is that we need to focus. We need to change our focus from the evil of this world and even the evil of things that people do that are Christians too. Like Christian people do bad things. We need to take our focus from the things that they're doing and focus it back on God. Because we're doing ourselves an injustice by taking our eyes off of God and looking at the evilness of this world. We get so distracted by how bad things get, how rotten people act, and we lose focus on what is so important. That is the amazing love, grace, power, might of who God is. I think we need to stop focusing so much on the evilness of people, because people are evil. And yes, we don't need to ignore it. We don't need to like turn a blind eye and just kind of be like, oh, well, it doesn't really exist. It absolutely does. But that can't be our focus every single day. Our focus should be on God. Turn your eyes today on God. Turn your eyes today and look at God and say, God, you are so good, because in spite of us being so evil, in spite of us, even as Christians, as believers, doing things that are against your will at times, God, you still love us. You still care for us. We are in need of God. And if we cannot focus on Him, if we cannot spend our time saying, okay, people are evil, but how is God going to change this world? How is God going to change this world through us? If we cannot focus ourselves back on that, we'll never see revival. We'll never see this world change. Why? Because we're not focused on God. We're focused on the evil. Don't focus on the evil. Focus on God, because God is the solution for evil. I love you all. I pray that you have a good day.